For the love of baby boomers, we're back and we're here with Gilbert Minniefield, and we are getting a whole load of information when it comes to diabetes. Gilbert, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. So, Gilbert, give us a fact, the fact we were talking about during the break.
A fact that was recently put out by the American Diabetes Association is there is 8.7 million Americans who do not know that they have diabetes.
Do not know.
Do not know. And in a lot of cases, they will have an episode like temporary loss of sight or pass out or something like that and get to a medical professional, and that's how they find out they're diabetic.
Okay. So I know that these people, they go through this probably for a long time, because if they're dizzy or something, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I didn't take my blood pressure medicine. Oh, maybe it's just this, or maybe it's just that. Making excuses for a lot of little farts that's going on in their lives.
Right.
But what I say to this is, if things are going on, if you're feeling things, if you're feeling anything that's abnormal, okay?
Correct.
Make your way to your doctor.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
Oh, so Gilbert, we were talking about A1C. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
The A1C number and this number is derived from a blood test.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, a fasting blood test, meaning they do a blood draw before you eat or drink anything.
Right.
The A1C represents the 3-month average of your daily blood sugars.
Right. 3 months.
3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that will give you an indicator. You want to remain under 7.
Number under 7.
Yes. Once you reach 7 and above, you're in trouble.
Okay.
You need to take drastic measures.
And at that point, they could tell you to make changes or to take medication or to this or to that, depending how high you are above 7.
Right.
And also depending if you're willing to make these changes. Because if they see you're not willing to make changes in your eating habits, in your exercise, they're going to just put you on medication.
Correct.
Okay.
And it can lead to complications. And I tell people it's not diabetes that will kill you. It's the complications from diabetes that will kill you. Mm-hmm. For example, my mom, she was a double amputee, but she was considered clinically obese, even with both legs amputated. She wound up having a couple strokes and whatnot. My dad had renal failure, which is kidney failure. Mm-hmm. He was on dialysis, and as time went on, his kidneys failed, and as a result of that, his other internal organs failed.
It's like a domino effect.
It is. I tell people it can affect you from head to toe, your eyes, your feet, mm-hmm. and all in between.
And all in between. That's right, men. All right, so hold on. No, but really, yeah.
Yeah.
So these are some of the complications.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ever see people walk anywhere around you, and you look at their legs and you see their circulatory, the coloring is not right, or you're standing behind somebody and you see their neck, their skin is dark and like alligator skin.
Yep.
These are some signs.
Classic signs, yep.
Yeah.
Classic signs.
So if you know somebody like that or see somebody, don't make a diagnosis. I'm not saying absolute, but it's something to have looked at.
Right,
yeah.
Right. And you want to, go and have a doctor check your feet to make sure you have a pulse in your feet.
Yes.
Let a doctor check your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Let them, feel the bottom, run something up and down the bottom of your foot, see if you got feeling in your feet. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times the feet is where their problems really start.
Yes, yeah. They may not feel their circulatory system's not working so well there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, yes, check things out and listen to your family. Talk to your family. You know, if you see your niece or nephew or mother or father and they don't look so well, say something and figure it out.
Encourage them.
You know,
Yes. Encourage them.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people really don't, like you mentioned earlier, a lot of people really don't know their family medical history.
Mm-hmm.
And things start popping up and it's like, well, where did this come from? Who had this? And, you know, so, yeah, it's important to know.
Yeah, because with diabetes type 2,
yes,
you can do some controlling with it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, you can actually control it where you have no problems, no medication.
Correct.
Or you have to use medication, but if you use medication, you could live a quality life.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
Yeah. So, it's about, taking charge.
Right. And I found that, well, I read a lot about it, and they say that there is no known cure for diabetes. Mm-hmm. You can manage and control it, but you cannot cure it. Type 2.
Right, type 2. Okay.
So it's one of those manageable diseases that, like I say, you got to put the work in, but to get the result.
Now, a question came up during break. Now, supposing you are, as far as you know, you don't have type 2 diabetes or anything like that, but you feel you may have a food-related issue. Mm-hmm. Every time you eat, you feel a certain way. Some people might feel just extra tired after a certain time, or illness. And where they know they can say, well, every time I eat certain foods like sugars or things like that with starches, they feel a certain way. What would you suggest for people who are going through that?
First of all, well, I'm going to use myself as an example. Shortly after I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I started noticing over time that my body had difficulty processing and eliminating meat. So I gradually backed away as time went on and adopted a vegan lifestyle. I would say that if you are having those type issues, I would say process of elimination, stop whatever's making you sick, and maybe contact a doctor who can send you to an allergist. Or we have a lot of people now who are allergic to things like peanuts and other. I know some people who are allergic to apples.
Oh, my
Something
goodness.
as simple as
an
an
apple will keep the doctor away, they say.
Yeah, but I know people who have issues digesting apples. Okay. So I would, if you're having that issue, I would highly recommend you go see, get someone to refer you to an allergist or someone.
So if you have allergy or you believe you have an allergy or reaction to certain foods, every time you eat it, you feel a certain way and it's not so good. Okay, you're having a reaction. That means your body don't want it.
Yeah, your body's rejecting it.
Okay.
In fact, I worked with a lady who was allergic to seafood, but she would take Benadryl just to eat seafood. And I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? You know you're allergic to it. Just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. And that can be a difficult proposition, too, to give up something that you really enjoy. Yeah.
Well, I know somebody who can't have ice cream because of the
lactose intolerance.
So they take something before they eat the ice cream for the lactose so that they can eat it.
Yeah, you don't want to keep doing that.
Well, no. Well, it's not me, but
listen to your body. Listen to your body.
Listen to your body. Very important. Very important.
Yes.
Yeah. So you mentioned your diet now a couple of times and that you don't eat meat. I would like to spend a few minutes on your journey with that. How do you get your protein and, talk to us more with that.
Okay. So now I indulge in what they call plant-based proteins. So I do like I eat quinoa, which is
quinoa.
Some people they think it's a grain, but it's actually seeds. But quinoa, beans like lentils, chickpeas, those type beans, nuts and seeds like flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed. So there are many sources of protein without eating meat.
Right.
The only thing you have to be careful of with a plant-based diet is you have to get iron. You get iron from meat.
Right.
So you don't get iron from a lot of these plant-based sources. So you got to be leery of iron deficiency and B12 deficiency.
Right.
But you can supplement that.
Right. You could buy them over the counter.
Right.
And get your B12, get your iron,
Exactly.
whatever.
Exactly.
And take that. And yes, you need those too.
Yes, definitely.
You need
definitely.
those too. Yeah. So, and how long has that journey been for you?
With that being plant-based, it's been like 20 years or more now.
Oh, so it's a natural.
It's a lifestyle now.
It's a lifestyle
yeah,
for you.
it's a lifestyle.
I know we have talked several times in the gym, and I know you bring your snacks with you. We talk a lot sometimes while he's working, and I'm supposed to be working out. And we get to talking. We just okay, but it's really interesting because it's a journey for him. It's a lifestyle, and I'm off and on with the lifestyle, to be truthful, but it's really interesting. It's very interesting, and you just do it now. That's just part of your life. How
Right.
about your family? Like when I say your family, I mean your immediate family that's in your household with you. Does that work? Like when you go to the store, you're cooking, and you eat this way. Do they eat the same way you eat? How do you?
No, they don't.
They don't.
And that takes strength. When you are around people who don't eat the way you eat, that takes a level of dedication, because you've got to really be on board and get to the point where what they eat won't tempt you, and then you can't try to convert everybody either. To I'm not trying to convert people to
because
be
that
vegan.
can make people tempers flare.
Yeah,
right?
it sure can.
And look,
it sure can.
we getting ready to embrace the end of the season, and everybody is doing all kinds of eating. Okay,
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. I
Right.
mentioned that already.
Right,
Did I
right.
mention fried chicken?
Yeah. And I'm not being that I'm a vegan, I'm not against meat. Meat is an excellent source of protein.
Yes.
So I'm not against meat. It's just that it didn't work for me.
Okay. It's also a way of cooking it too. Fried chicken is just not the best.
Right.
I mean, chicken is great.
Right.
But fried chicken it tastes great.
Yeah. But baked chicken or grilled chicken,
It's better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's mentally it's a lot to work with, and you don't try to put yourself onto other people.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. I
So
just
for
focus on-
Thanksgiving, do you help with the cooking?
With Thanksgiving, I may help, cook something. I may make a dish like roasted carrots with garlic and thyme or something like that to contribute.
Yeah.
I'll contribute.
You do what makes you